Hi students, let's continue with the tags in HTML, one of the part in the web technologies. So now coming to the remaining tags in HTML. So next one is a superscript tag. Superscript means it's nothing but the power, okay, whatever the letters that should be, if you want to represent in the mathematical form, you have to use a superscript. So this is a super. So this is also having the starting tag and closing tag. It is not a standalone tag because whatever the number that you have to print above that means it should be super, okay, it should be represented in the power. That message you have to write in between the starting and closing tag. So let's see the body. So here X is there, so X super in between closing and opening and closing there is a 2 is there, so that is X power 2 super. So again the plus is there and here the Y is there, and in between the super tag 3 is there, means that is Y power 3 has to be printed, okay, and plus 20. So this message is printed on the page and body should be closed. So this is the use of the super tag. A super tag, whatever the powers that you are using, if you want to represent the like this in the mathematical form, you have to use the super tag. So super means it's X power 2, X power 3, Y power 3, like that it will come. Now then subscript, what is a subscript? So the subscript is represented as SUB. Instead of SUP, you have to write SUB. So it is also having the opening tag as well as the closing tag. Whatever the message that you have written, that should be print below that term. Let's see here. Body, Y subscript, one has written in between the subscript, so that represents Y1, plus again Y here, I open the subscript and 2 I have written and I close the subscript, Y2 plus is printed, again Y, so subscript 3 and Y3. So the output is Y1 plus Y2 plus Y3. If you want to represent the content in the mathematical form, you have to use the superscript and the subscript. Okay, that if you because you can't write directly in the web page. If you want to print that message on the web page, you have to write the code like this in the HTML program. Okay, in the document, in the program, you need to write this type of code, so that this type, if you want this type of message should be print on the web page, you have to use a superscript, and if you want to print the message in this format, you have to use a subscript. Okay. So now let's see the another tag, that is a pre-tag. Pre-tag. Pre-tag means whatever the type that you have written in the HTML page, that should be appeared on the web page. Exactly whatever the representation you have written. Suppose you have written A here and the B here and the C here, and the same format that will be appeared on the web page. So HTML body is there. So the pre-tag should be written inside the open and the close of the body. Here the name ABC I have written in this format. So exactly whatever the format it is there in the pre-tag, that will be appeared on the output. That's the use of the pre-tag. It is used for pre-formatted text. I already pre-formatted. So that text has to be exactly printed on the web page. So that's the use of the pre-formatted text. So next is the font tag. So font means the whatever the text that you have written, that the text should be appear in what color, okay, what the size of the font and what format. So what you have so far, you have seen the bold, italic and underline, everything you have seen. Whatever the text that should be appeared in the bold, you have to use a B tag, and should be underline U tag, and if it is an italic, I tag has to be used. Then coming to this font tag, whatever the message that is present in between the font open and close, that message should present in whatever the format that you want, that you have written. Let's see here. It is used for changing the font style, color, size and name also. The use of the font tag is, it is going to change the font style. It's a new Time New Months or Vardhan, okay, whatever the format, okay, you want that in that style the font will be appeared. And the font color also, you can change the color of that picture also, letters. and you can change the size from small to the low. Headings means H1 to H6 you will use only particular size with the bold letters, but if you want the size without the bold letters, you need to use the font tag with a particular size and the font name also. Okay, so let's see here. HTML head title demo page means whenever I have used the title means the page is divided into two halves. It's a topmost, it's the title of that page will be appeared. Now the body BG color. So whenever this is an element, so whenever the body is inside the body, you have written body BG color means I have written here it is a yellow, means the complete web page is represented in yellow color. The page appears as yellow color. So avoid this title page, only the body color should appear in yellow. Okay, so next the font color is orange. So in orange the color it has to be print like India. So the font color I have written here is orange. So whatever the message that is present in between the font open as well as the close, that message should be print in orange color. Okay, so it print as orange color in India like this. Next, whatever break, whenever you use the break tag, so this is a standalone tag. Break means one line should be skipped. Okay, the next message will be print on the next line in the page. Font color, so the font color, whatever I have written the message in between the font open and close, that message should be print in green color. So India, so it prints in green color, and body close, HTML close. So this is the use of the font tag. So here you can change the color of the font, whatever message that you want to print. If you want to change the color, you can change. If you want to say change the size, you just write font size is equal to the size you can mention 20, 35, 40, 28, 48 like that. Okay, the size, and you can also change the style also, and you can also change the name also. Everything you can be changed in the font. Means whatever the attributes that are present, with the help of that attributes you can change the different types of fonts. You can create different types of fonts by using the font tag. Thank you.